Hi, friends. So, I don't have a political page. I talk about skincare, I talk about sunscreen, and I talk about skin cancer. But I feel that as a human being, it is absolutely necessary to speak up when you see things that are going terribly, terribly wrong. And this is one Canadian's perspective, and I'm going to let you know if you're an American, I am not spending 10 cents on any of your products. I can tell you for sure that when I go and buy a product, I make sure I'm buying a Canadian product, or I'll buy a product of, say, Venezuela, rather than buying anything from the US. And that's my decision because of the tariffs. Also, I am Canadian proud. I am so proud to be a Canadian because our leaders, whether they're conservative or they are liberal, they follow the rule of law. And that makes me feel confident and safe, so completely safe. Another thing, I would be the type of person in the US right now that would be out protesting. And I would be doing it very peacefully. I'm a very peaceful protester, and I've been to protests before. In June when we have the Pride Parade. A Pride Parade is started out as a protest, so I go every single year and walk it just to make sure that everyone's rights are being heard and seen. And that's something that I practice. I walk the walk. I don't just talk the talk. And so I would tell you all also, I would never, ever, ever come to visit. There's not a state in the US that I would come and visit. Taking my phone at the airport and going through my phone to see whether I've discussed your president or not, which I never mention his name because it's not worthy. I would never bend a knee to immigration to say that to get through. I would never do that. I would say no. I believe he's a dictator and a tyrant. He's obviously showcasing how much of a dictator he wants to be by throwing his own birthday party. Oh my God, what, like, seriously? How much of a narcissist do you have to be? I'm pretty sure all of our enemies do that. All of our enemies that the US and Canada have together, they all throw themselves like this big, huge, tanks, the military. We Canadians, we're not about that. We don't celebrate our leader's birthday, the prime minister's birthday like that. We don't celebrate the king's birthday like that. And he's a king, and we don't do that. So it's in poor taste. It's just in poor taste. What he's doing constitutionally, not going by the Constitution, I think is disgusting. And I think that anyone that thinks that he's doing a good job doesn't really have any morals. These are human beings. We're not talking about people with criminal past. We are talking about people with a different skin color. If you're not white, you have to literally be scared because you're going to get deported. You're just going to, they're going into foster homes. Like, dude, a foster home? So little kids no criminal record, but you're after little kids. We fought a war together, America. Canadians and Americans side by side. We fought a war for this very issue. And now it's happening in America. So do the right thing, say something, and then do something. I would be the type of person to start hiding people in my house. Come on in and hide here. I would. I would totally hide people in my house for sure. I would be that kind of person. That's the neighbor I am, and that's the type of person I'll always be. That's the type of people that my people are. Will hide you, and nobody would get you. Nobody. So I'm so disappointed that we are neighbors and this is happening in a relatively close position to where we are. It's unfortunate that we're neighbors, and because I don't think we're getting along. Yeah, I don't think I don't think I don't think Americans are being good neighbors right now. I don't think so. If they're listening to the president and they're just doing whatever the president wants, whether it's legal or not. I mean, he was just named with Epstein. What more is there to say? So, whether you block me, I seriously don't care. Whether you send me hate-filled comments, also seriously don't care. Means nothing, goes right over my head, means nothing to me. But as a Canadian, I'm one Canadian, but I don't think I'm the only Canadian who is reacting to the shitstorm happening right now. I don't think I'm the only Canadian who is feeling this way. It's unfortunate, and I feel sorry for the people who have to live through this and they don't support the so-called president and his so-called leadership. Pretty scary situation. So say something, do something, do it peacefully, but do something. Okay, rant over. Love you.